Caroline here. Okay, I've been using these Stamps by Me Botanicals hot foiled colouring book and having fun painting in them. 6 designs, 24 sheets, and the 300 GSM watercolour paper, and it really is, you can see the thickness of this, it really is beautiful and absorbs beautifully. This one that I did, that's one that I did of it for putting on a card. Lovely, isn't it? And that one, that's lovely as well. I've not done this one yet, so that's one to do. And this one I did with this. Can you see that? I did post it in the shorts, I think, in the short videos. But can you see how the gold resists on it? So no matter how much you go over it, the gold resists. So it really is beautiful. And then you've got this one. This is like a wreath with a flower on, which is lovely. And I did do one of these, but I posted that off and that's gone, so I can't show you that. But that is another one I can do again. As you can see, I've had quite a few out of here. And this one with the leaves on, I did this, and I did like a marbly or sky effect at the back here. And I was asked on the group if I would do a tutorial of how to do it. So here it is. And well, let's get started. So I've taken one out, ready. On the Stamps by Me website, if you look under papers and bundles, that sort of thing, for a book like this with all these 24 pages in there, $14.99. And if you're in the club, worth joining the club because you get a discount off. I think it's 5%. Those of you that have had your points this year, if you've still got them before they reverse in the new year, go and get your book. Okay, let's get started. So you can either use, I'm using, you can either use your paints, or I mean, you know, or you can use your watercolor palettes, or you know, if you've got things like these aqua markers, these are good as well because you can water them down. I've got these from B&M, you know, very reasonable. So I've got a whole bunch of those. And these I'm using are the Chromatech, which are lovely to use. And you get your watercolor brushes with them, or you can just use a normal paintbrush. So it's entirely up to you, whatever you've got in your stash. So to start with, I'm going to do this sort of marble effect at the back. And I thought I'd do that in some aqua blues. So I did get some pinks out, but I'm not using those. Just pop that to one side. And I'm going to use these, which is turquoise, azure, and sky blue. So they'll be nice. So I'm going to start with the darkest one, which I think is the azure. And I'm going to get my water brush ready as well. Get some water down. You just got to squeeze them, get some water out. And then starting at the back there, just colour in and add some water. So quite close to your leaves there. And then water down. Can you see how it pulls it down? Like that. It's very, very relaxing to do. And you see how that's gone lighter as I've done it towards the edge. Yeah. If you're new to painting, you can see how easy this is to do. You know, don't be afraid to have a go. And it's worth, they do all the different designs, and I'll show you those shortly, of what they do in the hot foil. I've not really seen these anywhere else. A lot of things that Stamps by Me do are quite unique. And of course, Tony Derrick, who owns Stamps by Me, is 100% crafter to begin with. So she knows what we like and what we want. So again here, I mean, I bought these last year, well, this year, earlier on. And I just keep coming back to them, to be honest. Can you see how that's coming down nice, like that? So I've added a little bit extra water because I'm coming down with that. Then going across, just to take away that line. All the time you're adding water, it's giving you that lovely effect. I mean, at this point you could leave it like that, but we're going to do it all. So across there. And down at an angle, like that. And then we're going to turn it round. Excuse me. And we're going to do the other side. It's lovely blue, this, isn't it? Gorgeous. But of course you can do it any colour. You can do it in pink if you want. So of course we're going across here. So to get a darker edge, some lines going across. As you paint, even if they, you know, dry slightly, as soon as you add water, it reacts to it, and you're well away. And if you've got the pretty colour inside paints, let me just find that. Like this, the ocean, you know, you can use all of those. Anything that is water reactive, like that. So now we're coming down here, going across, like this. A little bit darker in places. Like this. I'm going to get my big brush. I'm just going to come across with it. Dab across with the paint. Like that. Like that. One of the get this turquoise now, and just add some of that in. Can you see that marble effect? It's all forming, isn't it? And I'm just going to get a piece of tissue. Just going to dab a little bit like that as well. Oops. Make sure you've no white bits showing. There we are. And I'm just going to get some water now, and I'm just going to go across, sort of in a line there, and dab. Again here. Just to thin that out there. Can you see? And then if you've got some, go back in with your colour. You'll find you have no two the same. They will all be different. And again, just going to dab with some water here at the bottom. Let that soak in a minute, and I'm going to dab it out. You know, just have a jolly good play with it. A really good play with it. And then as it's drying, you're going to go back in with your dark colour again, and you're going to go around those leaves just to give it a second dark coat. Like that. Dry off with your heat gun if you wish. But we're going to go round again. And this makes it very 3D too, because it just makes it pop out, doesn't it? Get some water from my brush. Just take that down a little bit, just to take that line away. Blend it, but just leave the top dark. Just blend where that line is. Lovely for your journals as well. It's nice. So you sort of just got that where it's casting a shadow down. And then just sort of dab like that around. Back with your tissue and dab. And you see it's taking the sharp lines away, but it's left that lovely shadow behind the leaves. Like that. Do the same for this side. Dead easy, isn't it? I mean, people have said to me, "Oh, you make it look easy, Caroline," but you know, you follow my tutorials, you know, you'll see how easy it really is. Just blend out those sharp lines, but you've still got that nice. Let me just get rid of that off that leaf. Yeah. I've been messy, haven't I? There we are. So there you have that. Just got to do the leaves now. Or you could actually leave them exactly as they are. I mean, they really pop like that, don't they? You could frost them up. If you're doing a winter card like that, you could frost them up with white, you know, and add some glitter on them and some paste. But I'll colour those in and show you how I've done that. And what I've done is I've started with like a yellowy green all over. Stamps by Me have a lovely group called the Papercraft Eureka Stamps by Me fan group. Lovely community, lovely people. And Karen Whittaker runs the group, and keeps it a nice group. You know, there's nothing awful in there like you get in some groups. You get some really odd ones sometimes. I mean, there are groups out there, aren't there, that are not very nice people, some of them. But everything you get in there is really positive. Positive feedback. Very encouraging and inspiring. Tony Darrett's design team post everything they make in there. And not just when a new product comes out, but you know, they do lots of there's tutorials being done and samples. They have albums with all the samples in for inspiration. And on the How to Craft network, they have a section on there that Karen's done of how-to guides. So I'm going in now with this grass green, just taking up the centre of your leaf there and working my way out. Right up the centre and working my way out to the sides. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So have you all still got your Christmas decorations up? Or who takes them down early? Let me know in the comments. Mine are still up yet, but usually by the 2nd of January they're down. Sometimes sooner. We don't get snow here in the UK, very, very rarely at Christmas. So then when it does snow, early on in the new year, I feel like you want to put your Christmas tree back up. So now with your darker one, just go around the edge of your leaf. Just a little bit around the edge. Work it in. Like that. It just helps with the sort of the bend of the leaf, if you like. You can see the gold shimmering, can't you? How lovely is that? And now a darker green. And this one is emerald. So again, up the middle and work your way out a little bit. And just at the tip of your leaves there, like that. A water brush, just blend that in. I know there are not many leaves on the trees unless it's an evergreen, but we've still got a few on our fruit trees. But look, it's looking a bit bare at the moment. So can you see how just doing those 3 tones of green have given the leaf depth? My water brush, blend that in a bit. The same with these. We're nearly there. If you like scrapbooking and journaling, album making, Tony Derrick has some lovely videos on their YouTube channel, and I will link to it for you. And to follow how to make your own albums. And I think that's nice for the new year, is to do a chart the new year. So that's the green done. And now what I've got a deep yellow, and I'm just going to flick up onto the leaves a little bit of the deep yellow. So it's got a bit of a golden look to it. Just a bit of a golden look to those leaves. Like that. Don't think I've got a darker one. Let's see what I've got. This is called Marigold. So that's a little bit more orangey. But again, it just gives that bit of that golden look that you get in the autumn. So a bit of an autumn winter look to it. But like I say, you could frost these leaves up and it would look amazing. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to get my Uniball white gel pen, and I'm just going to put some white where the light's shining on the leaf as well. Normally do this when it's all dry because it you know, it shows up better. But I think with some glitter on this, and I have the Funky Fossil called Bright Meadow, and can you see that? I'll just get my brush, my little brush, because I don't want a lot on, and I'm just going to get a little bit of that to pop on those leaves like that, and it just shines them up. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Things don't show as well on photographs and cameras, does it? And that really does give it a lovely shine. And of course you don't have to have it thick, you can just brush this stuff on and it just leaves that lovely green glitter. Or you can have it thick and have, you know, that more 3D look to it. But I don't need that much on. So this stuff lasts forever. It's brilliant. Bright Meadow, gorgeous. Lovely for the spring as well. So there you have it. It's nice, isn't it? And then of course you can stamp in the middle. I did this with an older sentiment stamp I had, and put birthday wishes in. But you know, you can just paint these up, keep them. They're your toppers. You don't have to make a card straight away. It's something you might find one of your stamps or one of your sentiments, give you inspiration and think, oh yes, I've just got the exact topper for that. So, you know, worth doing. Going through your book, looking through your hot foil books, having a good paint and a play, and just keep them ready. I'll show you these other books I've got, in case you've not seen them before. That was the Christmas one. I showed you all those at Christmas. I'm still doing those. And this one is the tags, and it's got the tags. It's called Tags and Toppers. So these are the beautiful tags. I'll show you two I've done. Ready for birthdays in January. Look at those for tags. All painted up and done beautifully. They really are lovely. Good big tags. Easy to fussy cut as well. Very easy. Those are like little toppers. But to be honest, I'd use that as a tag. I'd just put a hole at the top and use that as a nice big tag. And of course, with the botanicals one at the back, you get 4 pages of these fabulous sentiments. All of these. I've used some out of it already, so as you can see, you know, have a wonderful day. Birthday wishes, sending birthday wishes, happy anniversary. Thanks a bunch. That'd be nice with one of the flowers, wouldn't it? And then this one is the florals. So this is a smaller one. If you do a smaller cards. Again, beautiful designs. How lovely is that? You could do like a vertical, or you could do a landscape card, couldn't you, with your happy birthday across there. I need to do some more of these. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? I think that's going to be my next project. That one, definitely. Beautiful. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, and hope it's given you some inspiration to go and get this background done and have a play with your hot foil colouring books if you've got them. And if you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and feel free to leave a comment. And if you don't already subscribe, feel free to subscribe for any more tutorials that I do. And thanks very much for your support. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.